Well, we have some more private school action, Chris, as we check in on St. Anne's Belfield. The Saints taking on the North Cross Raiders. To St. Thomas Field we go on a rainy afternoon for football. This one has the makings to be a defensive battle.
Yeah, both offenses probably going to struggle with the wet field conditions, as you see on the opening kickoff. The Raiders get a nice return and up near midfield, so that's a chance to make something happen, but unfortunately they're going to come up short. And on offense, the Saints have a nice mobile quarterback of their own, Matt, as that's Parkhill getting a good carry.
Yeah, Lee Parkhill, the senior quarterback. You know, Coach John Blake has to like that their quarterback runs like a fullback, pulling over some people, and now over the middle it'll be a completion for that North Cross offense. Max Revercombe to the freshman Maurice Garrison.
And on the ground, it's going to be Ryan Dent making things happen inside the 10-yard line. He's finally dragged down by that Saints defense. And that's a good thing because they are able to hold the Raiders to a field goal try, which is up and good for Brandon Campbell.
And it would be a 3-0 score early in the second quarter for North Cross in this battle of two of the better defenses in the private school scene. Now the passing game here unable to get something going here, as you see right there, that passing game not clicking early on for Parkhill and company.
Yeah, Max Revercombe with the interception, and now Lee Parkhill is going to look downfield and he's going to find his #1 target, Kareem Johnson, who makes the reception. And back on defense, Johnson's also going to make the play as he comes up with the interception of Revercombe on the pass intended for Jordan Lowry. And Lowry, still fighting, is able to rip the ball free, but there on the spot for the Saints is John Shada.
Johnson doing double duty in this game, and you see no giving up on the effort there as the play right there. You see it's a pass deep down the field for Parkhill. Got it, man, but this time it is intercepted by the defense. It's Maurice Garrison coming up with it for North Cross here, as it's been a lot of takeaways in the early going.
Yeah, quarterbacks don't usually like throwing with a wet ball, and you can see both quarterbacks struggling here. And speaking of struggling, it's the special teams for the Raiders, unable to get the punt off, and the Saints have terrific field position, and they look to capitalize.
Following that punt going wrong, it's a touchdown plunge right up the middle there for Brody Phillips of Stad. They're up now 7-3 in the third quarter.
And Revercombe looking to make something happen. Unfortunately, his pass is going to be picked off once more, as that's Rob Shada of the famous Shada brothers for the Saints, coming up with the interception, and the Raiders forced to punt on another possession.
I wonder if John and Rob can get a band when they're done playing football one day. But right there, it's Johnson on the return, but the special teams units for both teams really coming at him hard and hitting.
Kareem Johnson is able to hang on, and now Parkhill looking to his right is going to roll and find his receiver as Jalen Harrison makes a spectacular catch on the sideline, and that would set up this.
It would set up a run by DJ Anderson. When he gets in the open field, look out, he is deadly, and he will take it in for a touchdown for the Saints.
54 yards to the house, and just like that, the Saints add to their advantage at 2 scores now going into the final stanza, and they're going to look to make something happen. But Parkhill, as you see the field really deteriorating towards the end of the game, but it's a lot easier when you're on your feet and you can find your target, Jalen Harrison, who's going to streak down the field untouched to the end zone, 58 yards later for the score.
Harrison, just a real weapon for Parkhill in this game, and no one had an answer for him on defense for North Cross, now behind by 17 late in the fourth quarter, and they will try to get the offense back in this one here as Revercombe goes deep down the field with a touchdown, the only one of the day for junior Jordan Lowry, and that Raiders offense just not enough there as they lose to St. Anne's Belfield 20-9. You see Harrison with 2 touchdown catches, 129 yards, while Lee Parkhill threw for 203 yards and 2 touchdowns for the Saints.